1450 and 1320.
And now it's time for Comfort is Cool with your hosts Angel and Mike, a weekly show covering topics related to your home cooling and heating system on Sunday 1450 and 1320.
Welcome back, everyone. You're tuning into Comfort is Cool. This is a call-in radio show about your heating and cooling system. My name is Angel. Got Mike in the booth with me this morning.
Good morning, sir.
This show is sponsored by a local air conditioning company called And Cooling Services. We come here every week on Tuesday mornings at 11 a.m. to discuss with our listeners out there and the consumers out there some tips on keeping the air conditioning system working properly and how to hold your technicians accountable for the work that you have contracted them to do. Air conditioning is not rocket science.
No.
But there are some specialty requirements and knowledge that you need to know in order to work on these things efficiently and properly. And it's not, it's not just general knowledge that's out there for everyone.
And it's constantly updated knowledge too. You know,
Correct.
we just had Honeywell training this morning.
Correct.
And the new stuff that comes out every single day. You know, there's always a new thermostat. There's always new. You know, how about using a dehumidifier for the home as opposed to running the air conditioner when you're out of town? So
that's the awesome thing
seasonal
about this country, man. Is that technology is improving dramatically on on all fronts, constantly. The turnaround is every month you hear about a new product or something new that's going to take us to the next level. You know what I mean? And that happens in the air conditioning industry as well. And being able to provide the training that we do and to keeping our guys involved and in tune with all of our technologies out there is what allows us to do what we do and what allows us to offer our topic of today's show, which is our no breakdown guarantee. I'm sure everybody's seen that out there if you've been on our website or you have one of our invoices or a business card. The no breakdown guarantee is pretty much everywhere. That is the reason or the difference between our company and everybody else out there. I've seen it advertised in a couple of the competitors' marketing pieces
recently,
which which is kind of
recent.
Not only that, but it's also a little there's a catch. You know what I mean? And if you can offer good services, you should be able to stand behind those services 100% every single time, not just to the first 100 customers or 1,000 customers, but to everybody that comes out there. And being able to provide the training for our guys is what allows us to do this.
Exactly.
And not only that is actually taking the time. We're gonna take 60 to 90 minutes on the maintenance and make sure that everything and every aspect of the air conditioner has been looked at and has been addressed. And we're going to take the readings of the air conditioner, the capacitor on there. It states what it should be reading on. The refrigerant pressures are on the manufacturer sticker already. It tells you how many pounds of refrigerant it carries, and it tells you there's a graph on where the pressure should be depending on the temperature and the heat load outside. We're going to clean the inside of the compressor compartment, make sure all the leaves are out of there, allowing for those drain holes to let the water out when it rains.
And that's very, very important.
Correct.
A lot of people don't understand how, what happens when the rain comes directly into it. They think it's a big hole in the bottom of it or something that allows the water to come out. Unfortunately, it's not. It's literally sometimes as big as your pinky nail, is as big as this little drain hole is. And all it takes is one or two leaves and that thing gets clogged up. And if your technicians aren't coming out and pulling the top off these air handlers, these condensers, condensing units, they're not going to be able to get in there and pull all that stuff out of there. Pine needles, leaves, dirt. A lot of people have them right up against the house and they have mulch piled up all around it. Well, the mulch gets underneath there and the mulch clogs up the drain lines.
And having that standing water in there is going to cause for your compressor to rust out. And while it's running and it's rusting, the vibration of the compressor will break those welds loose. And once those welds are loose, then you're going to lose refrigerant, and it's going to become a service call, and you're going to have somebody out there. And if you don't have a technician that you normally use, or you have a preventative maintenance program, then you're going to have an issue. You're going to be gambling, and hopefully somebody that you can trust is going to be the ones coming out there to service the air conditioner.
Yep. Yeah. And that's the issue that we have a lot of times is that, when, someone's coming out to your home, and that's one of the reasons that we preach so much on the radio show about knowing who this technician is that's coming out to your home, not waiting till the system fails to pick your air conditioning company.
Correct. Correct.
Following the technician around to make sure that the technician knows what they're talking about. We don't expect you to understand everything that they're saying, but what they're saying should be common sense.
And it should make sense.
Exactly.
Yes.
It should make sense, and they should be able to explain things to you. And if there is a question that you have and they can't answer it, or if they can't answer it in a way that doesn't seem right to you, doesn't make sense to you, then you should get a second opinion on it. You should have someone, or at least get another technician, either from that company or from another company.
Correct.
There's a lot of people that have had it, one air conditioning company for years and years and years, and in the last 2 or 3 techs they sent out to their house have been very, very poor technicians, or they haven't, they just haven't done their job right and things like that. And sometimes you just have to move on.
Yeah, and that's why having the guarantee, like the no breakdown guarantee, provides a peace of mind to the consumer, and taking all those readings and making sure they're within manufacturer specs, checking all the refrigerant pressures, making sure it's within manufacturer specs or standards, but taking your amp readings and comparing them to what the manufacturer sticker says, going inside, sanitizing the drain pan and the drain line, flushing the drain line completely out, making sure there's no sludge build up in there, doing a visual inspection of your duct system, and going overall the whole air conditioning system allows us to be able to provide the no breakdown guarantee. If we give your air conditioner a clean bill of health, if everything seems to be working okay with the air conditioner, and we tell you you're okay for the next 6 months until your next visit, and for any reason the air conditioner breaks in between those 6 months, we're going to come out there and repair it for free. That is what the no breakdown guarantee, that's what's in it for you, is the peace of mind that you're going to have a technician out today and you won't see him again for 6 months. At least not for your air conditioning system, and that's what we can guarantee, and that's what we pride ourselves on, is being able to provide that no breakdown guarantee to our customers. And one of the things that I want to offer today on the radio is we were promoting the $1 Club over the home shows the last couple of weekends, and it was a success. People loved it. People appreciated. It's a way to put their foot in the door and to test out our services and to see if we're the company for them. And it only costs you $12 for the year to have 2 visits of maintenance. We'll come out every 6 months and clean the air conditioning system and make sure that we can provide this clean bill of health. We're also going to waive any diagnostic fee. If your air conditioner breaks for any reason and stops working throughout the year, we're going to come out there and we're going to check the air conditioner and figure out what's wrong with it at no cost to you, being a part of our Premier member. And you also get a 20% discount on repairs and any accessories that you like to purchase. There are no overtime fees. You become a priority customer, which means you're getting you guaranteed an appointment within 24 hours, and it only costs you $1 a month for the next 12 months. So for the next 2 callers that call me, only 2 callers, I'm going to be giving this away out to. So give us a call. You can either call me here on the radio at 1-866-252-1450. That's 866-252-1450. I'll give you that number one more time. That's 866-252-1450. Or you can call the office right now. Caroline is standing by to take your phone call. The number there is 941-926-6969. That's 941-926-6969. If you didn't get the opportunity to take advantage of the $1 Club, the second special today, I'm feeling very grateful today.
I was going to say, you're just throwing stuff out. We didn't talk about all this when we get on the radio.
The second special I'm going to offer today, we're promoting the $35 for 35-point inspection out there everywhere. All of our media right now will offer you $35 maintenance for a 35-point inspection. If you call us, you heard us on the radio, we will reduce that amount to $25. So you'll get an additional $10 discount. Okay, $143 value will do it for $25.
You're better off doing the $1 a month club. It's $12.
The $1 a month club is $189 for the year, which is $1 a month for a promotional services. One-time thing right now. If you call me, the next 2 people that call the office, we'll get the offer $1 a month for the next 12 months. It gives you 2 visits preventative maintenance visits. We'll come out and clean the air conditioner twice for the next year. We're also going to give you the no diagnostic. You don't pay a diagnostic if the air conditioner breaks for any reason, whether it's on the weekends, weekdays, or holidays. We won't charge you the diagnostic, and you get a 20% discount on repairs or any accessories that you may need. And you become a priority customer.
Exactly. And of course, the question is always, how can a company charge, $12 for the whole year's worth of maintenance? That's why there's only two.
Yeah.
That's why we're only doing two.
Actually, there's only one. Caroline just texted me. She said that somebody already called and took the opportunity. So there's only one more, guys. Give us a call at 941-926-6969. That's 941-926-6969. If you didn't get the opportunity to take advantage of the $1 club, again, $25 for a 35-point inspection. It's normally, I have it advertised out there for $35, but if you call us and say you heard us on the radio today, then we will offer you that for an extra additional $10 off. Okay. Holidays are coming around.
We have a special place in our heart for our radio show listeners.
Well, the holidays are coming around. It's important that you save as much money as possible,
Absolutely.
and you still get your needs taken care of.
Yep.
All we ask is come out there and help you understand where you stand with the air conditioner, wrap our arms around it, give it a clean bill of health, and take advantage of this no breakdown guarantee. It's peace of mind. That's all I'm offering is peace of mind. There is no gimmicks or any hidden costs or any after hours costs. None of that. I'm providing a peace of mind to our consumers out there that have been taking care of us for the past 5 years in this area. So that's a way of giving back and saying thank you for you guys for listening, and also provide you the service that we've been doing for the past years here in this area.
And it's like Angel says, it's a way for us to audition for you, basically.
Correct.
And that's why at the home shows, that's the reason with the $1 club was because, at the home shows, a lot of people, you go into these things and sometimes there's 2 or 3 different companies in there and you don't know who to pick, and it's the same thing as if you were to just walk into a car dealership and didn't know any of the brands in the car dealership, it's kind of that same, idea as to, what am I getting? When I spend my money, what am I getting? So one of the reasons that we came up with this was to get in front of people, to show you the type of work that we do, to be able to, take you through the system step by step, have you follow along, show that we do the best maintenance in the business. And then because we do that best maintenance in the business, we can offer you this no breakdown guarantee, which, for a company that's not really doing what they're supposed to do, it's a losing proposition. It's the biggest waste of money possible, because what's going to happen is they're not going to do the job right, and they're going to come out and have to replace all kinds of parts because they didn't do their job.
Correct.
But that's why we have it, is because we know that we are doing our job right, that our technicians are trained, that we spend an hour or so every morning, an hour and a half, usually every morning, just going through training and tearing systems apart and sharing experiences of what Tim did yesterday or what Eric today, everybody learning from each other, but at the same time keeping each other accountable, so that we can offer this no breakdown guarantee, because we know that we check in everything. We're taking the customer by the hand and we're going through and showing them, okay, this is what's going on with this is where it should be, and making recommendations when things do need to be low.
Just like Honeywell was doing to us this morning.
Absolutely.
They came in there and showed us a new product to be able to remove humidity out of your house a lot more efficiently. Most people can only afford the minimum SEER rating out there, and sometimes that's not enough for the level of humidity in the house, and you can adapt a small humidifier into your duct system that will allow you to remove and maximize the amount of humidity you remove out of the house, which essentially will lower your electric bill. So it's important, it's important, and now we're educated on that product, and we're able to share it with our consumers out there, the people that don't know about it. They also introduced us to this new thermostat that pretty much will read your pulse. I mean, you don't even have to be
really
home.
Cool.
This thing is cool. I mean, you could be 7 miles away from your house, and the air conditioner, your phone will communicate with the air conditioner to tell it to come on before you get
home. So.
Yeah. I'm on my way home. Please be cool. So when I
Yeah,
get there,
it's-
I'm not sweating.
Yeah.
You know, so it's pretty cool stuff. You know, you got to be in the market for it, obviously. But it's available out there for our consumers, and that's what we can provide. And not only do we have the knowledge in the industry and the experience and the training,
But we have the most up to date training.
correct.
And that's huge because, you know, like I said, you know, a couple of weeks ago, this thing just came out, and it's a product that Honeywell is producing called the Lyric, and Angel's exactly right. You can set it up for how big of an area you want it to look
A
for.
range, yeah.
A range.
If you want to be 5 miles from your house and then have
And then it
anything
comes
come on,
then
then
that
it'll do it.
works.
It's
And-
doing it up to 7 miles right now. And obviously they're going to improve that technology. And before you know it, you'll be 15, 20 miles away from your house and your air conditioner will come on.
Yep.
You know, for the higher efficient air conditioners, that's probably the one you want to go with, you know, because it's going to come on in a slow speed and start to remove humidity right away. And that's what we wanted to do, is wanted to remove humidity. So when we get home, it's nice and comfortable in the house. We don't need it to be freezing cold or feel like a cave effect in there. You just need it to be
You just
comfortable.
don't want it to feel like
so
a
you don't
sauna.
sweat. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Correct, and being able to provide this new technology and be able to work on it is one of the reasons why we provide a no breakdown guarantee.
Yep.
The no breakdown guarantee is for everyone, anyone that does business with us, whether you're a Premier member or not, or club member or not. If we do maintenance on your air conditioning system and we sign off on it and tell you that it's doing great, it's got a clean bill of health, you should be fine for the next 6 months. Other than an act of God or lightning striking the air conditioner, we will come out and repair it for free. It is what it is. We're that confident in our services, in our training that we provide our service guys, that we can give you that and
Yep.
provide you that. Our industry has taken the back seat in customer service in the past
Big
few
time.
years. People don't really care about what's important to the consumer. So that's why we're here doing this. That's why the One Buck Club is available to you, because it's important that people start doing something for our residents out there in our community and make sure that we're doing the right thing by them. That's why we've joined the Chamber of Commerce, Manatee and Sarasota. The SAR group, which is Sarasota Association of Realtors, we've joined them too. You know, we want to promote out there and show people that there are people still out there that you can trust and you can rely on, that can provide you the peace of mind.
You know, it's amazing to me. You know, once again, I constantly talk to the customers on the phone, and and if you call into the company, feel free. If you have questions for me, you can call the shop and ask for me, and they would transfer you directly to me or Angel. One of the things that we like to do, even with our Google Plus page right now, we're actually on the computer and you can see what we're doing.
Anybody following us?
So, we try to put ourselves out there as much as possible because there's so many customers that are used to, talking to 5 different people
Sure.
and never getting the homeowner.
Bad news.
The other one's gone.
Other one's gone.
Okay, let's do one more.
Dude.
One more.
Okay.
One more.
Sunk. Sold.
You don't want to talk me into everything else this morning, so I'm gonna
do one more, guys. Both the ones that we offer are taken now. I'm gonna do one more. So if you call me here on the radio, I want to hear from you guys. You don't even have to talk on the radio. I just want people to know that there are people calling. 1-866-252-1450. 1-866-252-1450. You want to call the office? That's fine too. The number there is 941-926-6969. 941-926-6969. I got one more One Buck Club program to give away. That's $1 a month for the next 12 months. Introduction to our company. We'll come out there and do 2 maintenances for you in the next year. We'll give you the no diagnostic fees if your air conditioner breaks throughout the next year. Priority service, guaranteed service within 24 hours, and a 20% discount on any of our straightforward pricing or repairs or accessories that you may need for the air conditioner.
That's
$1 a month.
That's cheaper than feeding a kid in Africa.
$189.
It's $1 a day to feed a kid in Africa.
Yes, it is. It's $19 a month to sponsor the soldiers that get hurt over at the war. So
There's plenty of good things out there, but this is
Correct.
cheaper than all of them.
Yes, it is. $12 for the next year. It's $189 value.
Sponsor your air conditioner for $1
There
a
you
month.
go.
There you go. That's the new thing. cheaper than feeding a kid in Africa or anything else.
941-926-6969. That's 941-926-6969. Take advantage of our no breakdown guarantee, guys. If it breaks, we will come out and fix it for free. If we give you a clean bill of health on the air conditioner, that everything's working perfectly fine for the next 6 months, if for any reason it does fail, we will come out and take care of it for you at no extra charge. It's very frustrating. We hear it all the time. That's part of the reason why we came up with this idea, because people are, we take customers from people because of that. I've had the same company out here 3 times and they still can't get it right.
Yesterday,
I
this
understand
happened.
things happen.
Exactly, and we have a customer.
We weren't even at their house. It was a neighbor that came over.
The neighbor that came over, and she had just had another company come over, and then the initials are kind of like a piece of candy. I'm not gonna throw anybody out there, but you know. But you know, they were just out a week ago, you know, and they didn't clean out the drain line properly, and the customer had multiple issues, and you know, Tim went over there and he pulled the covers off the unit, and it's covered in growth on the inside of it. The customer has allergies all the time, and she never knew what was going on with it. You know, and
the return is pretty much cut off.
Yeah, the return
in half.
Yeah, the return air where the air goes in the filter is literally about half of it is the only thing that actually is working. You know, and none of this was ever brought up to her. So we're having, you know, we're doing some pretty major repairs for her to get this thing up to snuff and keep her from sneezing to death every morning when she wakes up.
Yeah, the problem, guys out there, and I use this analogy all the time. The air conditioning is like a human body. If I start to clog your arteries, your heart is going to start pumping even faster, because we're trying to push a certain amount of blood through your system, and it's not getting through certain parts of your system. So your heart starts to pump faster. Your blood pressure goes up. Same thing with the air conditioning system. Okay, if the air conditioning system, if you're cutting off some of the airflow, if you're pinching off the return or supply, the air conditioner is still going to move the same amount of volume of air. The only thing that's going to happen is the velocity will increase. So when the velocity increases, that means that there's extra moisture in the air, because we're not dehumidifying the air properly. When there's extra moisture, there's extra probabilities for environmental growth, mold, mildew, things that are going to make you very sick in your home. And it may not make you sick now, and I'm not trying to scare anybody, but you may not be sick now. Your immune system will probably get used to it for a while, but then eventually it's going to hit you like a bag of rocks, man.
Yep.
And you're going to be hurting pretty bad. And not only that, after that, you're going to have to get it taken care of. Yeah, then you're going to have to get the problem taken care of when you could have been proactive about it, and you could have prevented this stuff from happening. There's a lot of accessories out there, from filters to ultraviolet systems to humidistats, humidifiers.
Protection. There's tons of things out there that you can actually put. You know, spending a little bit of money up front for preventative reasons would save you a lot, thousands of dollars. In overusing on power bills. You know,
this is where people get ripped off the most. Most people don't understand that you're overpaying on your electric bill. If your electric bill is $300, $400, $500 a month, and you only have 1,500 to 2,000 square feet, you got problems. You got huge problems. I don't care how many pools, how many pool heaters you got, how many water heaters.
Well, maybe if you have 3 pools, but not many people have 3 pools. You know,
you know, the air conditioner takes up to 50 to 60% of your the energy that you consume in the home. So if it's not working properly, it's going to cost you extra money. So why spend that extra money and not have it work for you? Have somebody come out there that knows exactly what they're doing, that can provide you a guarantee like the no breakdown guarantee, and can steer you in the right direction. Start making that money work for you.
Oh.
It's gone.
It's
gone.
You
saw it. It popped up.
It popped up.
Popped up on my cell phone. Caroline just told me the third one is gone. So if you didn't get the opportunity to take advantage of the $1 club, take advantage of the $25 35-point inspection. It's a Snowbird special that I have going on right now on all of the print ads that we have. It's $35 on the print ad, but tell them you heard us here on the radio, and I'll save you an extra $10. So for $25, we'll come out and clean the air conditioning system properly. We'll check the refrigerant pressures. We'll check the amp readings on the motors and the compressor. We'll flush out the drain line, sanitize your drain pan, sanitize the evaporator coil, do a visual inspection of your duct system, make sure you're not blowing money into the attic, and pretty much wrap my arms around the air conditioning system and give you a full report exactly on how it's working. Hopefully it's going to be a clean bill of health on that report, and you won't have to worry about anything, and the no breakdown guarantee you can take advantage of. So give us a call, 941-926-6969. That's 941-926-6969. 6969. 941-926-6969. Okay, that's going to be going on all day. So give us a call. If you don't have time to do it now, you're more than welcome to do it on later on when you get home, and we will still honor that for you. The One Buck Club is gone. We gave away all 3 of them, unfortunately. So I'm sure we'll do it again. You have another opportunity to take advantage of it in our November home show. It's going to be at the Braden Convention Center over on 41 in Palmetto. The November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. That will be our next home show. There is another home show actually coming up that's sponsored by the Rolls-Royce and Aston Martin.
Rolls-Royce and Aston Martin, I believe, are the 2 car manufacturers. It's going to be in downtown Sarasota.
Correct.
So it's going to be outside, kind of like the art walk that they do down there, where they have all the different guys out there.
We'll have our cool tent out there.
Yep.
You'll get some shade. If you're walking around, you're too hot, you can come in and hang out with us in the cool tent. We'll have some shade out there for you and give you some good information, and also talk to you about the One Buck Club out there.
Yep.
We will be promoting that on that home show. That's going to be November 7th and 8th. And then again, November 21, 22, and 23. It's going to be a all weekend thing over at the Bradenton Conventional Center. So, put it on your calendars, guys. Make sure you come out there and visit us. You won't be able to miss us. We're going to be the guys with the big orange
literally
tent.
really only orange tent. It's
Guys
funny,
with the big orange tent.
Yeah, the
Serious.
conversation that I had with the lady that's doing the outside thing, I said we have our own tent. And
She wants a picture of the thing before we even bring it out
And
there.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna take a picture of a white one with like an orange sticker on it. Show up blazing orange. But it's funny, you'll definitely be able to find it, because I think everybody else is going to be the same color white. So
Yeah, hopefully. Guys, no breakdown guarantee. The only reason to do business with our company is the fact that we provide you the peace of mind. We remove all risk in doing business with our company with our no breakdown guarantee. If your air conditioner system breaks, we will fix it for free after giving you a clean bill of health. It will not break. Okay, we can't control active nature. You get a lightning strike or anything crazy, then it is what it is. But we will come out there, and if your air conditioner is working properly, we'll let you know. And you just save that invoice and make sure that if it breaks, you call us right back, and we'll come out there and evaluate the situation and take care of it for you.
Yep.
That's it. So 941-926-6969. That's 941-926-6969. 6969.
And once again, the reason that we can provide this no breakdown guarantee is because of the knowledge that we have. The fact that we're constantly doing training, the fact that we're constantly being updated on the newest and greatest things, and trying to reinvent and make ourselves better as a company. Where a lot of these companies that are out there right now, they've been doing the business the same way for the last 10, 15 years, and they haven't changed and they haven't updated. Or they've gotten a new owner now who doesn't care as much as the old owner used to.
There's no training. There's no proactivity at all to be able to provide our consumers out there. They're changing on a constant basis. People are moving down here, and they're all different values and different needs that they all have, and it's important that you understand how to service these different needs and these different variables that come to live down here.
Speaking of people moving down here, we actually have a new technician coming to our company. This guy, he owns a business. He owned a business.
McGuire,
yeah. He owned his own. He's a certified air conditioning guy up in New York. He's a certified
contractor.
Yeah, licensed contractor in New York for electrical and air conditioning, and probably a couple other things. He's a very, very bright guy.
Yeah.
And we brought him in and kind of showed him how we do business, and he's blown away.
Yeah.
He's extremely happy about wanting to
He
come
came
to
back
work
down just to ride with one of the guys, just to see how we do things, because we provide so much more than just a job. It's a career. I like for people to want to work here and be happy here. If our employees are happy, our consumers will be happy. That is the formula of success with Dan Cooling Services, guys. It's not a secret. I know that that you need a good service, and I have to provide a good service by providing you a good technician. So my employees are a lot more important to me than anybody else right now as far as the consumer goes. The employees are important to us because you need someone to about them in order for them to provide the service, the level of service that we can guarantee. So the no breakdown guarantee, guys, take advantage of it. 941-926-6969. That's 926-6969. It's been a great show, guys. You've been listening to Comfort is Cool here on the new Sunny 1450 and 1320. Dude, that was 4 appointments.